and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Now before I get started on this one, just want to give you a quick heads up about a couple of limited editions that are out this Thursday the 8th of September. They're both by Latest in Beauty and they're the Sunday Times style edits. One Sarah Jostle and the other is India Night. So on to today's unboxing, which is by Glossybox, and it is the Barbie limited edition. This box costs £40 and it's worth £130. If you are a subscriber to Glossybox, you can get it for £30, which is one of the reasons I like to stay subscribed to them. This does come, as you can see, in a specially designed box, and there is a little picture in the lid as well, and even the tissue paper and ribbon is Barbie pink. So very nice touch there. There is a leaflet with it, which does detail each of the products inside, and you will notice that there is a theme with all the products in mainly the colouring. Sorry, I think I've got a hair on my lip, sorry about that. Right, we'll get on with having a look at the contents, and the first item in the box is by Barbie, or BB, not sure how to say it, and it is their night nutrition cream. My mouse is not working today, so I'm having to use the one on the laptop, so I might be a little bit longer at getting to each bit. Sorry about that. So this is a full size at 60 ml and it is available for £28 on the brand's website, and they say night nutrition feeds skin overnight with a blend of powerful antioxidants and vitamin-rich ingredients. Broccoli seed oil, rich in vitamin A, nature's answer to retinol, and omega-9 and omega-3 fatty acids work just like they do when eaten to nourish, soften and protect skin. A softening combination of mango seed butter and oat kernel oil creates a creamy texture that's rich in lipids and ceramides, locking in moisture by preventing water loss and leaving skin supple and pillow soft to touch. Raspberry seed oil and a unique blend of superfood proteins from kale, lemon and carrot are rich in antioxidants and vitamins A, E and C. This aids your skin's natural overnight repair cycle, strengthening and protecting your skin feels healthy, strong and supple. So let's have a little look at what this looks like. It is in a very Barbie pink sort of coloured tube. And this is how it looks. I'll put it on my arm actually, on your skin. So it's quite thick. I think I put too much on. I did put too much on last night actually when I tried it out. And as you can see, it sort of goes into a creamy sort of thing before it blends in. I think you can leave it on like that and it will soak in. I carried on just massaging it into my face because I kind of wanted to go to sleep straight away. This smells very natural. It smells cereally, and I think there's some kind of oat kernel oil, something like that in, isn't there? And you can smell that natural oatiness, I think. Now, as you can see now, look how lovely and shiny my skin's gone. It does feel, there is a slight oiliness to the texture, but in a nice way, not too much. Anyway, I wore it as a night cream last night, went on, it felt nice on the face, and then when I woke up this morning, my skin did feel really, really soft and hydrated. So yeah, I really quite like that product. It's a nice one to use. Okay, the next one is by Glossybox Skincare with Barbie, and it's their cleansing foam, and this is full size with an RRP of £12. Glossybox says meet your new skin saviour, our gentle foaming cleanser designed for the most sensitive of skins but suitable for all skin types. This fragrance-free cleanser clears and refreshes by removing dirt and impurities without stripping away moisture. So I tried this out. I don't know what I was expecting with this, but to be honest, I wasn't expecting a lot, and I don't know why. I mean, look at the packaging for a start. It's really cute and lovely. And then the bottle itself is lovely too. And then when you look in through the side bit, you can see it's kind of liquidy. But when it comes out the top with a little pump action, quite surprised actually. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I wasn't expecting that. Now, I will have to go and wash my hands in a minute. But it goes into a beautiful lather. If you had soap applied to that, it really lathers up amazingly well. And it was a lovely thing to use. Very luxurious feeling on your skin. And it's gentle. It's great. It's a really nice product. Now, I am going to have to pause for a sec because I'm just going to have to wipe a finger before I pause because I need to go and wash my hands. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about that. I knew that was going to be messy, but I also knew I had to show you how it went from that sort of liquidy form into that lovely froth. Okay, the next item is one of my faves, and it is We Are Paradox, and it is their 3-in-1 repair conditioner. This is a deluxe size at 50ml and it's worth £7.50. So Glossybox says, now this is where my mouse is playing up. Honestly, it's driving me insane. I'm going to have to buy a new one, but it's like I haven't got time. I didn't have time to get one before doing this video. So I shall try and do it again and hope it won't do that again. Glossybox says this 99% natural mind-blowing multitasker works as a conditioner, hair mask and finishing cream. It conditions dry and damaged hair, leaving it feeling smooth, soft and detangled. It smooths frizz and flyaways, and it contains carrageen moss or carrageen moss to condition and fortify the hair fibres. So as a conditioner, you use it as you would after shampooing. As a mask, you apply to damp or dry hair and leave overnight. And you can also apply to styled hair as a finishing cream. Now this is one of my absolute favourites for conditioner. I've had it as something like this sort of size in a beauty box before. Loved it so much I ended up buying the full size. That is how much I love it, and I use it every single time that I can, unless I'm trying out a different product. But what I've never done is tried it as a hair mask or a finishing cream, so I did both of these today. Well, last night I put it on to dry hair before I went to bed. It was relatively easy to get in, and then I put did it in about 3 sections, I would say, and then just popped a bit on the top. Then I put a shower cap over my hair and slept like it, and it was fine. It was good because I did it on dry hair, not wet hair, which you have to do with some of them, and I don't like sleeping in wet hair. So this felt a little bit better, not at all messy because I've got the shower cap on. Washed it off this morning, rinsed it off, felt beautifully silky when I was rinsing it. I did use shampoo then, but only a mild one that wasn't going to strip my hair too much. And then I used it again as a conditioner, which I'm not sure whether you're supposed to do. But that's what I did. And it felt lovely. It was nice. My hair dried really well. Not very, slightly frizzy, but it always is very, very slightly frizzy. I have frizzy hair. But then I put it on as the finishing cream as well. So I think it's done a pretty good job all round. Now, I've never been able to detect a fragrance with this, but with this particular version, it does have a bit of a fragrance. I'll pop it on my arm. It's not going to really do anything there, but mainly so I can just smell it for you. Yeah, it's minty. I've never noticed that before, but then I smelt my full size version and I thought, yeah, it is, it's minty. Why have I not realised that before? So that's what it smells of. It's minty, it's refreshing, it's a very nice smell. Okay, the next item is by Soap and Glory, and it's their Clean On Me body wash. This is 75ml and it's a deluxe mini. It's worth £2.95. Glossybox says fragrance with Soap and Glory's addictive signature scent, and with its rich creamy texture, we're classifying this body wash with must-have status. Apply to damp skin as you normally would, rub into a thick luxurious lather and then rinse. And the brand describes the fragrance as crisp bergamot, crushed green leaves and mandarin refresh a gorgeous bouquet of rose, jasmine and violet. Sensual base notes of patchouli, oak, moss and musk combine to complete our cult classic signature scent. So I used this earlier today and I have to say I was really surprised. It was such a beautiful thing to use. The fragrance is amazing. It is beautiful. Now it starts off with a flowery smell, and I'm not even sure. Yeah, I probably can get the rose. It's very floral to start with, and when you're washing with it as well, that's the first thing you notice, is it's quite floral. But then when you have a little secondary sniff, then you get this violet coming through. Now at the time I couldn't quite put my finger on it. It just smelt to me like chewy sweets or boiled sweets or something like that, but I think it was a Parma violet kind of smell. So it is, I was just about to snip my arm, but it's in here. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful smell, and it's a really, really affordable product, because the full size, I'm sure they say it's about something like 500 mils. Glossybox says, don't quote me because I might be a little bit wrong there. I'm sure they said 500 mils, and it's £6.95 for the full size. So that's so affordable, and it is definitely something I would go out and buy. And I know they often do little gift sets, don't they, at Christmas, of soap and glory, so I might be looking out for that as well. Okay, the next one is by Rodial, and it's their Pink Diamond Lifting Mask. Now this is a full size with an RRP of £12. The brand says, inspired by the ultra thin Korean masks, this innovative biocellulose face mask acts like a cooling second skin to deliver the hydrating serum effectively into your skin. Infused with a blend of actives including vitamin C rich pink grapefruit, this lightweight mask is a must-have to help achieve a brighter, more even complexion. Powered by plant-derived peptides, Skin Tightener ST works to firm the skin, whilst Rodial's signature diamond powder helps to create a soft focus veil across the complexion for a flawless makeup base. Now to use this, you take off the two backing parts that come with it. Oh, my lighting's going a bit funny there. I think it's this. Oh, don't know why. And then you apply to your face for 20 to 30 mins. So this was a little bit fiddly to apply. Now I've obviously used it, but I haven't kept the full mask itself, because it just, the sort of thing that it's made of, I wouldn't be able to unfold it. It was a bit weird. So I've kept a tiny bit of it just to show you. So it is literally, this is all I've kept of it. It reminds me of like a bubble, when you have bubble gum and you've blown a bubble. That's kind of what it reminds me of, but obviously it's not breaking. But it was very, very nice to use, very fiddly to get on. The bit around the mouth was the most fiddly I felt, and then I had to pull it up and get it all the places I wanted to get it. After using, my skin did look a lot brighter, actually. It really did, and my skin tone did look slightly more even. I had a good sort of examination of my skin before I put it on, just so I could try and tell that difference. And the one thing I noticed was the sheen on my skin afterwards, which was lovely and almost like a luminous sort of glow to it. So it's a great mask to use. I would love to get it again. I think it's the sort that you could use if you were having a non-makeup day and wanted your skin to look the best that it possibly can without makeup. It did a great job at that. Okay, the next item is by, now this is one I haven't used because it's just something that I don't use, and it's by Karina. It's their beauty sponge. It's full size with an RRP of £8.50. Glossybox says this pink fluffy beauty sponge is perfect for blending out your face makeup. Dampen the sponge with water, squeeze and blend away. So as I say, I don't really use these. I tend to use either for my primers and things, I just use my fingertips, and then if I'm using foundation or concealer, I've got special brushes for that. So these just don't, I've tried them again recently just to see, but they just don't, they're not for me. They're just not for me. They're not for everyone, are they? But I will give it to someone who will like it. Okay, the next item is by Skin Division, and it's their Lashed Up mascara. So this is full size with an RRP of £14.99. Glossybox says this is a buildable flake-free mascara that provides incredible volume and super saturated length. The nylon fibre brush builds volume, coating lashes from root to tip for a bold false lash look. So I have used this today. I've only used one coat of it though, because I thought I might try and use another one and then show you again afterwards. So this is what it's like. So this is the pink of it. There you go. It's a really nice packaging actually, isn't it? And then it comes out like this. So it's quite a thin, spiky brush. Not my favourite brushes, I have to say, but this one was all right. I've used it today, one coat. So I don't know whether you can see. If I just turn to the side, you might be able to see that one and that one. Whenever I look back when I've shown you my eyelashes, you can't really see a lot, but hopefully you've got a general idea of what it looks like. So I'm going to pause and put another coat on. Now, I've never done this before, so I'm not sure if it's going to work, or I don't think I have. Let's give it a go. Okay, so I think it has actually made a difference. So there, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's a nice enough mascara, I quite like it. Okay, the next item is by Mitchell, and is it by Mitchell? Made by Mitchell, that's who it's by, and it's the blush. It says made by Mitchell there, and I just read Mitchell, so it's their blush, and it's Sweet Cheeks. This is a full size with an RRP of £14. This unique and innovative liquid to powder finish allows you to apply colour under or over your makeup without separating your base makeup. Blush can be worn for a sheer wash of colour on the cheeks, layered for a more intense effect, or even used as a liquid lip. So I'll show you what it looks like first of all. And as you can see, it's a very, very bright pink. And what I have used it, even though it was a little bit scary to use, I have used it on my as my blusher today. But I did what I always do with things like this and sort of blended it out on my hand first. I'll show you what it looks like because it is really quite vivid. There. So the way I use it is probably a coward's way really. Blend it out first on my hand, and it does go liquid to powder. You can see it there, it's like a powder now, and it's quite soft and easy to blend. And then I just get sort of what's left on my finger and then just go in from about there. Probably put a bit more on there. Yeah, and it blended in really, really well because of that powder finish. So that's a nice, really nice liquid blush style thing to use. Now I also used it on my lips, which is strange. I put it on my lips just to see what it would go like, so obviously it went into a powder, but it was okay. And then I put a balm on over the top, finished off with a lip gloss, and that's actually what I've got on. That's the colour, is that. So who'd have known now? And it feels all right actually, even though it's a powdery feel on my lips. Anyway, I actually really like that product. I think it's a good all-rounder, and it, for the colour that it is quite a vivid colour. I think it's gone in quite nicely, and it's given just a sort of a light pinky look to my blush, which is nice. Okay, the next item is by, right, it is I Heart Revolution. Hang on, I think this is going to be a bit glowy, so I'll show you the packaging briefly. It's showing everything else, isn't it? There you go. It's a very shiny packaging. I'll get the actual product itself out. That's quite shiny too, to be honest, but there you go. It is by I Heart Revolution, and it's Star of the Show highlighter in Starstruck. This is a full size with an RRP of £6. I think I'll take the lid off so you can see it a bit better then anyway, and it won't shine quite so much. Be the star of the show with this triple baked highlighter. Give them a reason to stare with a blindingly beautiful highlight. Starstruck is a pale pink with a white shift. So I have used this today. I'm just getting prepped up on my next page just to double check that I have got a next page. Yes, I have. I have used this today, and I've used it underneath my eyebrows and as my highlighter on my cheeks. and it's lovely. It's a really nice colour. I'll show you what it looks like if I can. Somewhere on my hand, on my arm maybe. There you go. So it is nice. It is a pinky tint to it, which is quite nice. I do like pinks. When I do sometimes wear pinky eyes, I've got a slight bit of pink on my eye, not a lot. Then that's the kind of highlighter I like to use, is a pink one. So very happy with that then. Now the final item is by Spectrum, and it's their I'll get it out of the packet. It comes in a nice pink packet, and the handle of the brush is lovely and pink too, but I'll show you the product out of the packet so you can see it a bit better. It's nice, isn't it? And it's the Spectrum A10 small fan brush. This is a full size with an RRP of £6.99. So Glossybox says the feather soft bristles of the small fan brush will effortlessly apply powder highlighter with a soft focus finish. This multitasking brush can also be used to sweep away any product fallout from under the eyes. So I have actually used this today to put my highlighter on. There is another product actually. I thought that was the last one. I was thinking, is there another one? Yeah, there is. And what I did was I sort of put it in the products, sort of using the top bit there, not just the edge, but the top bit, the flat bit, and then did it like that. Now, I have got another brush that I prefer using for highlighter, to be honest. I don't, these ones, they're nice enough. You sort of go like that, but I feel like there's not enough. You know, they're kind of missing out a bit. They're going a bit too low down for me as well. But I'm not great at handling brushes, so I have to use things that are a bit more precise with my eyesight. So it was nice enough to use, and it did an okay job. I think it's fine. I tend to use these as the other reason that they said, which is product fallout under the eyes. And that's how I use them, and I like them like that. I think there's lots of other ways you can use these for, to be honest. But and maybe for the next product, but yeah, it's a nice looking brush. I just like the look of them. My favourite thing about fan brushes. I'm a big fan of them. Anyway, on to the last product, which is by Terry, and it's the Hydra Loose Powder. So this is a deluxe mini at 4 grams. It's worth £17, and Glossybox says a weightless, easy to apply translucent setting powder enriched with hyaluronic acid. This instantly mattifies and controls shine, blurs imperfections, fills in fine lines and wrinkles, and sets makeup for longer. Your skin will be looking flawless and perfectly smooth. So I haven't used this one yet. Well, I used it yesterday just to give it a go because I wasn't sure. I don't normally use things like this because with my sort of drier skin, I don't like the feeling of things that make me feel like they're going to be drying. But because this has got hyaluronic acid in it, I thought I'll give it a go, and it was actually quite an interesting one to try. Now I have brought a brush up with me, so there was a little plastic thing seal on there, and if you can see, I don't know whether you can see that very well with the lighting in here, but there's little holes in the top. So there's plastic on there and little holes in the top, and then you just can pop your brush on there, get the powder. You can probably see that coming up. I know you shouldn't blow on brushes, but it's just for me. And yeah, just pop it on. See, it has taken the shine away. I actually like having a shine on my face. I think it's just better for my age. But yeah, that now, it does feel nice and soft, and it does make my skin feel quite porcelain-like. So it is a nice thing to use. Try a bit more because it's not as soft as it felt yesterday. I'm probably going to make myself look, can't really see properly. That's a problem. Just seeing if it smells nice. No, it must be something else on me. Oh yes, that's better. Now it just feels really, really soft and smooth. It's lovely feeling, but I'm not sure how it looks. I think I prefer being a little bit shiny. But anyway, that's just personal preference. So that's the end of the box. I really, really like that box. I love the theme of it. I love the Barbie theme. I love the box itself and even the little booklets, the tissue paper, the ribbon, everything's lovely, and I love that everything's pink. It's such a nice thing. So we started off with the night cream, which I don't probably really need another night cream at this moment in time, but it's very nice and I will use that. The surprisingly lovely cleanser, that's gorgeous. Really, really like that one. I'm going to get confused with the order now, but I'll have a go. So the We Are Paradox, always one of my favourites, always happy to have. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant product. Can't tell you enough how much I like that one. Then we had the Soap and Glory, which was unexpectedly amazing, mainly because of that delicious smell. I love that. Now I'm going to get confused because there's quite a lot of products in here, aren't there? And I'm going to get confused in what order, and I'll probably leave some out, but I'll try not to. We had the sponge, which was fine if you like a sponge. Always good to have one of them, I'm sure. We had the face mask, beautiful face mask, love that. We had the mascara, which was, yeah, it was a nice mascara and love the packaging. We had the blush, which was again a surprising product, which I like the way it went from the liquid to the, oh gosh, my skin feels so lovely after that setting powder. I might have to start using that. Anyway, then we had the highlighter, which again, nice lovely product. We had the brush and we had the setting powder. So I think I've captured it all. Apologies if I've left something out. I might have done. I think that's great value for what I paid for it, for the £30. I probably would pay £40 for that quite happily, but for 30 it's an absolute bargain. And I love it. I just love the theme. It does remind me of my child. I was more of a Cindy girl myself, but I used to have little magazines and booklets where you got stickers of Cindy and put them in, and then there'd be her house, and it just takes me back to that time, and I love that, reminiscing of times when I was young. So it's a nice box for me. It's made me feel a bit happy, and that's always a good thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. There will be more. I might be even doing one today. I haven't typed it all up yet though, so I'm not sure. I'm going to put this out today, which means there may be a gap now of a few days, because it depends on whether I can film the other box that I wanted to later on or not, and I'm not sure I can, but I'll give it a go. Anyway, if I don't get that one up, I'll be back around about Thursday. So take lots and lots of care, and hopefully you'll come back for more. Have a wonderful week. I hope the world is really, really good to you. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.